Please stand for the pledge. Put your right hand over your heart. Ready, begin.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
You may be seated.
Good morning, Sycamore Wolves. Happy Tuesday. Welcome back. Buenos días. ¿Cómo están? Espero que se la estén pasando muy bien esta mañana, aunque apenas acaba de comenzar el día. I have a couple of announcements to share with you that are just reminders, right? Reminders because you've already heard it before. Ya lo has escuchado anteriormente. The first thing I want to talk about is lunchtime. Friends, we have noon duty supervisors and staff here to remind you of appropriate behaviors that show respect, empathy, and perseverance. So when you're out at lunch, please make sure you are showing respect by listening to their request. If they ask you to sit down, that's because we need to make sure all students are safe. And if we can't see you, then we don't know what you're up to. So please make sure you are following those expectations. If they ask you to quiet down and settle down, again, it is for your safety, no one else's, your safety. We need you to be here at school safe and making good choices. Speaking of being safe, I wanted to also remind you of some areas on school that are unsupervised, and those are off limits. So for example, in the morning, you are supposed to go straight to walk and talk. You drop off your backpack and you walk and talk. You do not go drop off your backpack at your backpack hook. You don't go to the garden. Those areas are off limits in the morning. Those areas are off limits during recess and lunchtime. The areas that are on limits and are okay are the lunch tables and the field and playground. If your teacher has given you permission to go to their classroom during lunchtime, then they need to communicate with an adult, because otherwise no supervisor, we're not aware that that's happening, and we will likely say, no, I'm sorry, you can't go to your classroom. So please make sure that you are staying within the limits and within the view of other adults. If I find you in an area that's off limits, I'm going to have to have a conversation with you, because we need to make sure you are safe. And if we can't see you, we don't know that. Speaking of lunchtime and snack time, your lunch bag should be taken with you out to the lunch line, not out to the field, because you're gonna forget it out on the soccer field. You're going to forget it on the play structure, so keep it at your lunch line. Walk over to your lunch line, set it down, and go play. And then we're all happy, because then our lost and found bin isn't growing like a mountain. All right, friends, I have two exciting things for you now that I've got that stuff out of the way. So first off, raise your hand if you have PBIS points. Raise your hand if you've got a lot of PBIS points. I don't know, maybe 20, maybe 30. Raise your hand if you like to dance. I know you do. I've seen you out there. Well, we have Cousin Danny coming next Wednesday, and Cousin Danny, as you know, loves to have a great time with music, loves to get you moving, and loves to talk about positive things. So if you want to participate in the Happiness Is Now Assembly with Cousin Danny, buy your tickets on the PBIS store. Again, the assembly is next Wednesday. Another celebration that I want to have is for those students who are wearing their uniform. Remember, our uniform colors are navy blue, gray, white for the tops, and on your bottom, navy blue, gray, white, or khaki. I am going to pick one day each month to do a random check during recess. And if you are wearing your uniform, you will get a prize. It might be a fun eraser. It might be a pencil. It might be, I don't know, a cool treat. But it's going to be a surprise. And it won't happen on Fridays. Don't worry, because I know Friday is Free Dress Friday. So on Monday through Thursday, any day this month for the rest of September, we are going to have a random prize on one day during your recess time. And you get a prize if you are in uniform. Okay, so don't forget to wear your uniform every day, arrive on time, eat a healthy breakfast, and show rep everywhere you go. Have a fantastic day, Wolves. I'll see you out there.
As president, you would preside at all student council meetings and serve as leader of SMA. The vice president assumes the position of president in case they are absent.
The secretary takes notes and notes at all meetings. The treasurer must be good at math because they count and report finances to the council. We need 2 spirit chairs to greet students at least twice a week and help create posters and flyers.
Elementary school kids are the happiest people on earth. Let me tell you why. Because you have recess. That if you learn a dance routine, you become smarter. You create new neurons in your brain, new brain cells, new neurons in your brain when you learn something new.